Yeah. Here we go. And welcome to episode 387 of the Pittsburgh Nerd Podcast. I'm Sean.
And I'm Ian. And this is the only podcast that says,
if my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
It sounded like Akbar at first, and then I got it.
Yeah, like Akbar and Lloyd sound close together. That's the strange thing. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever tried to go with a Doc Brown there.
Yeah.
Or, of course, I could have also been Reverend Jim from Taxi.
And we're the only ones in the room that know that.
Yeah, like that's like the most one of the most inside jokes. There's like 10 people out there who are like, shit, yeah, Taxi. I remember that show. Everybody else is like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. How are you, sir?
Oh, I've had better days.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Some COVID crisis going on.
Yeah, I didn't talk about it last year. I didn't want to go talking about it, but because I figured it's your story and I'd let you break the news. So
I'm not going to really break the news.
Yeah.
Not just everyone. We're going through a crisis.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Okay. COVID has hit close to home. Let's just put it that way.
Correct.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
You
talk about a careful family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah. So, yeah, it sucks. We're dealing with it.
Yeah.
But for people out there that think that shit is not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
So. But anyway. So, yeah, we're going through that. And, yeah, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
I know. So, but I won't go into it. I mean, I want to, but I don't really.
Right. But I'm going through a crisis here at home. Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I really can't because it's personal. Sorry.
Yeah, it's personal privacy is the key there. Let's just put it this way. Ian's on a 14-day lockdown. That's all you need to know. Okay. He doesn't have it, but he's on a 14-day lockdown.
Yeah. 14-day lockdown.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna reveal. I'm dealing with a crisis myself. Not nearly as critical as yours, but in my household, it's a crisis. Because this weekend we forgot months ago. Nancy's sister's neighbor's kid, their oldest son, is getting married. Now, these people have lived across from Nancy's sister Christine for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So Christine got invited to the wedding. Of course she's going to go. And it's a nice wedding. Apparently, it's another one of those, hey, we're having it like at a hotel ballroom type of deals. You're going to crash at the hotel for the night so you can get all fucked up. That type of deal like her son's was. The problem is her fucking dog.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And of course, the problem becomes like, since it's the neighbor across the street, there's nobody like in the neighborhood who could even stop in that they trust to let the dog out and stuff. Because everybody they trust is going to the wedding.
Okay.
And spending the night. So there's nobody to watch the dog. So months ago, Nancy agreed to watch the dog.
Okay.
The problem is, Sabine.
Yeah.
Like Ahsoka like retreats, like she's upstairs. Like I mean, Ahsoka's already like made camp upstairs. Like between her and Sabine anyway. Like that situation is not thawed whatsoever. However, now you throw a dog into the mix, and this just became like chaos. And and Oliver's a nice dog. Like he's a boob, he's a big boob. He's a friendly dog. He wouldn't hurt a fly, Well, Sabine like went right at him.
Really?
Oh yeah, no back down. Went right at him, like went full Klingon.
Nice.
And then to top it off, like later on, so like she goes at him like full like hiss and snarl, back arched, fur blown up, and Oliver retreats. He retreats to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, well, this sucks. This sucks for Oliver, because he's used to having free reign of the house. The house he lives in. When she takes him up to their cabin, he runs free outside. Like,
Yeah.
The neighbors know Oliver and send him home. He's like a kid. And it's like for him to be like scared like this, like sucks.
Mm.
But I let it go for a little bit, and he apparently made his way back in, and she didn't know, and he came in, and she saw him and went at him, and like he like tried to jump on the couch, and she sprang on the couch and went at him like full head on. He was on the run. Like he took off, and she took off after him.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. And like Sabine like got like to like he took off, he's heading for the kitchen. She stops like halfway into my dining room and is like just standing there like a gunslinger, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm right here. You don't want these hands. I'm like, oh shit. It's like, in the meantime, I'm trying to watch the Pit game, which, by the way, was a fucking disaster.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what the final score. When I turned it off, it was 28-3.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. But I was trying to enjoy the Pit game. That wasn't working out for multiple reasons. And finally, I was just like, okay, you've just got to fucking go. So I locked her in Nancy's room for a couple hours so Oliver could have some peace and tranquility.
Right.
Well, I've opened the bedroom door since then. I have not seen her yet, but I'm expecting like a surprise attack, like something like from like Pearl Harbor, like where she's just going to appear out of nowhere and take down the dog.
Build up.
Yeah, like she's like plotting like right now, like where are his tendons that I could slice?
Jesus.
Yeah. Like holy hell. Like my only hope is like right now, like she's upstairs like bonding with Ahsoka over the hatred of the dog.
Does she have part Siamese in her?
I think so, yeah. Like by the look of like her snout, like the shape of her head and the length of her snout, and like her body type and fur type, I think she has some Siamese in her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a tabby, but there's definitely some Siamese. There's some strong Siamese in there.
Yeah. Because Siamese can get aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely an aggressive cat. Like the funny thing is like when she gets aggressive, she's not trying to hurt you. It's like a defensive aggression.
Uh-huh.
Like, and that's why I think she was like with the living room. Like, she's like, "Yo, get the fuck off my turf. This is mine."
Yeah.
And I it's the same thing with Ahsoka. Like when she's aggressive towards Ahsoka, she doesn't try to hurt her. She just tries to run her off.
Right.
So like, and even when like she gets aggressive towards me, like, and I'll hold her or something, like she doesn't like have claws out. It's all paw. She's grounding his. Yeah, she's grounding his at me, but it's all paw. There's no claws coming out.
Yeah.
So like she knows the difference. So it's like a defensive aggression, And one of the things we found out is, like, apparently the people who gave her to us, then they found her. I mean, she was malnutritioned and stuff like that. And the doctor kind of was like, the veterinarian was initially, when they took her to the vet, was like, this cat's been abused.
Oh, really?
So we think like she had some sort of abuse, and like, it's taken her a while to, like, I mean, she's warmed up to us, but like it's taken her a while to like reach a point where like she's not defensive around us.
Yeah, yeah.
But she still doesn't like fully trust me.
Okay.
Where like with other cats I've had, in even like in my parents' house and stuff, like, and unless they were like a stray that we took in, but even like with most strays, it was like very quickly they kind of learned, they weren't going to be abused there. But her, it's taken a little bit of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could tell, like she still doesn't like fully trust me.
Yeah. She'll warm up.
She will. I mean, she will. It's only been 3 weeks, but it's still it's interesting because it's like, now that I have this more background information about her, like Nancy's like more sympathetic towards her now. Like before, like she was getting frustrated because of the whole Ahsoka situation. Now she's a little bit more sympathetic about it. But it's like I told
Well,
her,
it's also 2 female cats.
Yeah. But it's like I told Nancy, I mean, it's going to take a while for them to integrate anyway. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah.
It's going to take months, not weeks. And the other side of that, though, but Nancy was like, she wanted it to kind of happen immediately.
Yeah,
she doesn't admit that, but like you could tell, like after a few days, she was already like frustrated that Ahsoka was like, stuck upstairs. But now she's a little bit more sympathetic because she understands probably what Sabine's mindset is.
Yeah.
Sabine's mindset is DTA, don't trust anybody.
Right.
So, and like I said, today I tried to watch that Pitt game. I watched the first half and just tried to turn it off. It was so hard to watch.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, what sucks is, okay, like Notre Dame's the number 3 team in the country. And I mean, it's bad enough you're getting your ass handed to you by Notre Dame, which just drives me insane. But like going into this season, the thing everybody talked about was Pitt's defense.
Yeah.
And you could see how good that defense was. Like you could see how good they are, but they get tired because they're on the field.
Right.
Like Pitt was going out there 3-0, back off, and here comes Notre Dame's offense, ready to just drive it right down the field on them because Pitt's defense is gassed.
Right.
You're just like, fuck. It kills me because there are guys on that defense that are going to be playing on Sundays.
Yeah.
There are guys on that offense that are going to be bagging groceries on Sundays.
Yeah.
Which is, it's frustrating because, but that's Pitt football. It's always going to be Pitt football. It's always just going to drive me insane. But also, it's the first time I got to watch them all season. This is their 7th game of the year. This is the first time they've been on national, like any sort of television that's not the ACC network, which
right.
I cannot get for some ungodly reason. Comcast doesn't carry it. So finally I get to watch a game, and they wore those shitty salute to steelworkers uniforms that they wore a few weeks ago, like dark gray with gray numbers, and like the helmet was like dusty gray with like it was bad. I'm just thinking to myself, you're on ABC, you're on national television. Why the fuck are you wearing these shitty uniforms when you have some of the best looking uniforms in all of